Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. My name's TechBan, and welcome back once again to this dramatic reading of Order and Chaos by Tatsuro. Oh boy, here comes a rough chapter. Chapter 12, Agonizing Sanity. Shirogorth stared at the obelisk that had arisen in the very walk to his throne room. He could see it without even rising from his throne, and Knights of Order already surrounded it. If ever he needed indisposable proof of the approach of the Grey March, here it was. And yet, despite his best efforts, he had failed. The march was coming too soon. The Third Era had not yet ended. The event that would trigger it was to take place in 433, and it was only 430. And yet the Grey March had already progressed to the point he would soon revert to Jollylag, and then everything would fail. He had known this was coming, known it would come always. He had also known the true understanding of it would destroy Discord, which is why he was glad he had bonded mutually with so many other Daedra princes. They would protect him from what would come. Shirogorth had hoped a hero would have arisen by now, one whom he could coax into the Shivering Isles and lead along the quests to stop the Grey March, so that they would take up the mantle of Shirogorth. That would free him to be Jollylag, and to either bond with Discord as Jollylag, or leave Discord unaware of the truth. Because if the Grey March continued unopposed, when he became Shirogorth again, he would have lost the emotional bond of the memories with Discord. It would be like reading about it in a book, not experiencing it himself. To look at Discord without the genuine affection of the bond, it would destroy Discord, and Shirogorth would only find it amusing. The mere thought withered his soul. And now all his options were taken from him. Before the sun set this day, the transformation would complete himself. He couldn't let Discord see it. Hearing singing, he lifted his head to look. Discord was dancing his way back to the Isles from the quagmire. He had obviously been to see Vermina again. Shirogorth couldn't stop the smile that crossed his face from knowing his son had found love. Love. A concept he'd never even thought about before the mischief maker had appeared. And now it was both a blessing and a curse upon his being. He didn't recognize the song Discord was singing, but it apparently involved making the air around him play a lot of bass. And I apologize in advance, I am not a very good singer, but I'm going to give this my best attempt. No, it will not be in a Discord voice. And it's also supposed to be Swedish, and I'm not Swedish, so... Me, 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 me. You are my light in the dark. You are the beating in my heart. But that is not enough. Will I ever being by your side? I think I sang that properly. My apologies. Well, wherever he came across or came up with the song from, it was obvious he was singing about Vermina. He was in such a good mood, skipping gaily along the aisles as he made his way towards the castle. Shirogorth felt his heart shrivel in his chest as he knew he would have to share the good mood, and a great deal more. Discord was his son, and he would protect him from this if it was the last thing he did. As he thought that, he felt a stab in his core as Jollylag flexed, and more Knights of Order appeared around the obelisk. Haparos, he thought to himself, it will be the last thing I do as me. Schooling his features, he put a wrathful expression on his face. This would be the hardest thing he ever did. Discord danced into the palace, his singing fading as he saw Shirogorth's angry expression. Dad, is something wrong? He asked worriedly. Did my singing upset you? I can pick another genre. I know it's not for everyone. He waved his lion's paw, dispelling the heavy beats. Shirogorth stood slowly, glaring down at Discord. Gather your belongings, he instructed firmly. Then make your way to the ash pit. Melikath will welcome you. Discord smiled widely. Oh, a sleepover? I haven't one of those in a while. But does it have to be the ash pits? I love Malkath's realm, but everything's so public. And Vermina really rather private about those things. It isn't a sleepover, Sheogorath barked out. When you've taken all that is yours from here to the ash pit, you are to never return. Discord stopped cold, his face becoming stricken. But Dad, this is my home. No longer, Sheogorath snarled out, though the look of agony on Discord's face made his heart shrivel. Out of my realm! Out of my life! You're banished! Dad, why? Discord wailed, tears running down his cheek as he lunged forward, clinging to Sheogorath's throat. If I've upset you, I can't fix it. Please, just tell me what I've done. Was it Pyrie? Is it being with Vermina? Was it rejecting the Dark Seducers? If it's something I've done, I'll undo it. If it's something I haven't done, I'll do it. Just please don't send me away. Enough! Sheogorath roared, his voice causing the palace to crumble into the sky as multicolored ravens clawed like foghorns. I am still the Prince of Madness, and this is my realm. My authority is final, and you are exiled from these lands. He resolutely turned his back on his son. Weeping, Discord vanished. Sheogorath waited until he could no longer sense Discord on the Isles, then sank to his knees and wept like a broken-hearted child. It was better this way, he told himself. Better Discord never looked upon him again, thinking he hated him, than to come back and see him, not knowing him. But he would have done anything, to have spared his son this pain. Would that I could die for thee, my son, he whispered, wishing any amount of pain to himself to spare Discord this pain. Till tears fell against a fell iron mask as Jollylag rose at the edge of the Isles. The curse would be obeyed. He would march through this isle and erase all that was there. All records of Sheogorath, all records of Discord, all records of the Isles themselves. The curse would not restore itself until the end of the era, till the era ended. And the Isles would be cleaned well before then, leaving Jollylag with plenty of power and time to act. He could not go to Discord after wounding him so. Even if the truth were believed, it would not be accepted. And there was no life without love, no purpose without hope. All that was left in the gap of time between the curse no longer driving him and the curse binding him anew was to make himself the ultimate expression of order. And they never got to say goodbye, he mumbled, his voice echoing within his helm as the knights began their march. The cadence of the steps, a metallic dirge. Well, that got freaking depressing. I really don't have anything else to say beyond that. This is, of course, the interesting first major conflict of the story. Up until now, it's just been slice of life, which has been fantastic. But now we've got our first major conflict point. One of 3 we'll have. So, keep your seatbelts buckled, because it's going to be a fun ride. In the meantime, please keep all hands, feet, and objects inside the vehicle at all times. And I'll see you guys next time. Same bandit place, same bandit time. Okay, fine. It doesn't work as well as it did for Batman. Alright, my name's Tech, my folks. I wish you all good luck, good hunting, and safe travels. See you in the next one.